Papa Squat, come on, we are going to listen to something by Joaquine. He's sent in a few songs, and I think this is maybe the third or fourth that he sent in. It tends to be very ambient, cool, electronica sort of stuff, and maybe a little bit of a kind of a darkish feel. This track is called Moon. It is 3 minutes and 55 seconds. And again, not really music that we would normally listen to on the channel, but it's definitely somebody who must follow along on the channel, probably a subscriber, and I like to support new artists by showing off their music, and hopefully it'll get attention from somebody who loves their stuff, and they will get a new fan. Let's check this out. I did want to say, I mentioned the other day that right around now was the time that I started this channel 2 years ago, and I got a notification from YouTube today that said today is my second birthday here on YouTube. So it looks like October 23rd of 2020 is when I started doing this. It was mere days after I returned from going to detox. That was fun. But this has been a really good time, and I'll probably mention this in some other videos as we go today, but let's give a listen to Joaquine's track, Moon. Very quiet. Kind of a very spacey, like space age kind of feel to it. Sounds like electronic messages being sent, or the sound effects that they associate with electronic messages being sent in movies and things like that. But yeah, definitely very spacey and kind of cosmic sounding, which is cool. And actually this art that I'm looking at here, if you look at just the thing on the bottom, it looks like an alien with these two really big eyes and a weird nose thing and two little tiny arms. I'm sure that probably says something about my psychology, because it's basically just a Rorschach blot. Yeah, very spacey. What this really reminds me of is years and years ago, there was, this was in relatively early days of computer animation. I think it was Howard Jones. Maybe it was Thomas Dolby, but I think it was Howard Jones did music for these videos called Mind's Eye or Into the Mind's Eye, something like that. And this music kind of reminds me of sections of that, which is probably a good thing. Fading away. So I looked up the Mind's Eye stuff, and I think anybody who's probably into ambient music would probably recognize the Mind's Eye series. And it was actually a pretty popular thing for, I don't know if it was MTV or some of the other stations, they would play it on TV because the internet was very, very early days at this, well, in terms of its widespread usage, because this was 1990. But it looks like it was not Thomas Dolby or who did I say? Thomas Dolby, Howard Jones. It looks like it was conceptualized, directed, edited, and produced by Jan Nickman of Miramar Productions, and produced by Churchill, Stephen Churchill. The first 3 products in the series were released on VHS and Laserdisc, and also released on DVD. And they were kind of fun because they were crazy weird. Oh, Thomas Dolby did do one. The soundtracks for the films were composed by James Reynolds, Jan Hammer. Jan Hammer. That's definitely that name is correct. Thomas Dolby and Kerry Livgren, founder and guitarist for Kansas. Would never have known that and never would have expected it. But they were pretty fun. You can find the videos online if you want to check them out. I mean, they're right here. If you look at Mind's Eye Video, there you go. Nope, that's somebody else. That's somebody else who's got a channel named Mind's Eye. Here, 1990. I'm not going to play it, but at least I won't play the sound. But if you are interested in seeing early computer animation, music, video stuff, this is what it looked like, and it just has some weird music going along with it to match the weird imagery on the screen, and it's kind of fun, but yes, it is very cheesy to look at it now, and it just does not look right. But again, super cool experimentation and weird stuff going on. Like, oh, look at that, and it's like Monty Python moved into the 21st century, and yet it still is super cheesy and weird. Yeah, go check them out if you're curious. I thought they were a lot of fun back in the day. I haven't watched them in forever, and now I might have to watch these because I just happen to think of them. I think of that a lot when I listen to ambient music. So, Joaquine, I'm liking your stuff, and I hope you keep making it because it's very, very cool. And it's very different than most of the stuff that people send to me, so that's kind of fun. Pop Squat, check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.